So I lost my mom on the 7th of September 2023. Hmm. Even if it still, sounds or seems kind of odd or weird, but it has been the craziest kind of experience, you guys. I don't even know what I'm going to say. Everything I went through, other members of my family went through. And then in the middle of everything, I broke down, you guys. I am somebody who is very quick to inspire people, to motivate people, to encourage people. If you've met me personally, if you've had discussions with me, okay, I'm always in a hurry to, tell people to pray, to call upon God, to give themselves peace, to try and make themselves happy. But you guys, for the first time, I went for weeks without praying, not because I didn't want to pray. Deep down, I knew I wanted to talk to God, but for some reason, I just couldn't open my mouth. Okay, it began to make more sense to me. Okay, and it became more real to me. Why? You know how when you're watching, all these Nollywood movies, and then something is happening, they're rushing somebody to the hospital. People are going through really traumatizing experiences, and you're just there, staring at your screen and shouting, "Hey, what is wrong with you? Call God, pray. Why can't you pray?" And see, I remembered God, but somehow I couldn't even pray. I couldn't even pray in my heart. That was how bad it was, you guys. Nothing anybody was saying made sense to me. I don't even know, you guys. Maybe in a separate video, I'm going to come on here to share the experiences of how everything happened. Okay, from the day I got a call that she had slumped and was being rushed to the hospital. It has been a crazy time, you guys. I couldn't even take pictures. The only time I could find myself taking pictures were, maybe when she was being rushed into one theater or one, you know, lab, for a brain scan, for a chest scan, and a host of other things that happened. Okay, because I just wanted to, have pictures of those moments, because I was really hoping that a time was going to come when, she would have recovered and she's fine, and all of that good stuff. And then it happened. I wasn't going to be like that. Let me tell you guys, when she died, as soon as I heard it, those hot tears trickled down, because my own brother couldn't even literally believe it when he called me to say, "Oh, I just got here. I saw her." And they said she was responding. And then I was asked to excuse them because, the surgeons needed to attend to her. And then only for me to be called in about 10-15 minutes later, to say that she's gone. What do you mean by she? Like, I literally had to start explaining English for my right now that I'm making this video. She's not been buried. Her burial is supposed to be on the 27th of October, and plans and preparations are going for it. And hey, to host any event as an Igbo person is not for the faint-hearted. If people are complaining about when an Igbo person wants to get married, especially those from Imo or Anambra or something, have you seen how these people do burial? Like, I'm here saying, what is the need for all these things? All the spending, all the money you're going to spend money. It's been a lot, but you guys, I'm coming here to say that it has taken me about 1 month plus to come out of that shadow or that box that I was in. I couldn't talk, I couldn't do anything. Let me tell you, that is why it is important, okay? And that is why I'm actually also sharing this video before I come up with the full video of how everything started, down to the burial process, the burial itself, and everything. It is important as a Christian that you have a relationship with the Holy Spirit, because see, you are gonna find yourself in situations where you can't even pray, you can't fast. In fact, when you go to church or you go before a gathering of believers, it's going to feel like you're strange, like you don't belong there, like what is happening? Like, am I supposed to be here? You just feel out of the world. And then each moment when I'm alone, I would have to relive, the moment I spent in the hospital with her. You guys, it was even more traumatizing for me, because I was the one who was in the hospital with her from the very first day that, she was wheeled into the emergency building here in Abuja. And down to the day she died. Okay, I wasn't there the day she died because you guys, it became so bad that I broke down. I couldn't walk, I couldn't talk. I was just on my bed. My sister had to come, help me. And at a point I had to go to her house. You guys, drugs were initially not working. It took like about 5 days or 4 days for the drugs I was taking to begin to work. I broke out silly. See, you guys, this acne you're seeing here are just from my period, because my period literally just started yesterday. I believe the first day yesterday started yesterday. So this is just breakouts that are coming up, hormonal breakout, okay, or acne. If you see my face, I've not seen my face like that like in the last 5, 6, 10 years. I'm going to leave a picture here for you to see, but I'm going to be sharing a detailed video of all I did, okay, to achieve this look right now. Okay, like my skin on my face literally began to darken. You guys, it was a lot of experience, but like I said, the skincare journey I experienced or had in the course of all of this trauma, I'm going to be sharing on the Simply Sugar YouTube channel. So if you're not subscribed to that channel, please hit the subscribe button on that channel. It is one word, Simply Sugar, and you're going to find me there. Me, I'm not particularly a skincare junkie or something like that. All I do on Simply Sugar is to review products, okay? I'll tell you everything you need to know about your favorite soap, your favorite cream, and all that good stuff if you should go for it, okay? Just to help inform or influence your buying decision, or to help you make up your mind on what kind of product to use or not to use based on your skin type or your skin condition and all that good stuff. But for the first time, I had to fall back to skincare products to quickly relieve me, because I was scared. I would literally look at my face in the mirror, or how you're passing a window and it's mirror like, and then you look at your face and you're like, Jesus, I'm ugly, I look horrible. My God, this is not me. That's not Ezine. And then the people around me will literally laugh and tell me, oh, you're not serious. We know you're going through stuff. See, I had to force myself to laugh. I couldn't laugh. I had to force myself to speak to people. I couldn't speak to people. I just wanted to be alone. I couldn't eat. I couldn't, drink. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't go out. The best I could force myself to do was to make sure that, at least, thank God I work in the church, just to come to church, especially on service days. By the time I see people, dancing during praise and worship, I would just feel, a little energy or life coming to me. Now, how the Holy Spirit helped me to overcome or to manage this situation or to manage this grief is that at those moments when I couldn't pray, when I couldn't, bring myself to pray, or to do anything that would encourage me, I couldn't. Those things, how they say, do the things that make you happy. At that point in time, nothing could make me happy, but I would notice that even voluntarily, involuntarily, even when I didn't want to, I just found out that my spirit was singing a lot of worship songs. The Holy Spirit would minister, songs in my spirit, and my spirit was independent of itself entirely, okay? Was singing these worship songs, singing these praise songs, even songs that I had only heard once that I don't even know how to sing. Those songs would come and they would strengthen me, and they were just helping me. And gradually, after about a month after her death, I began to desire the presence of God again, to want to go in by myself. I decided to start going back to prayer, and I struggled because, I mean, for someone who would almost every week or almost every time, have time to pray, whether corporately or individually, and all of a sudden everything shut off. I couldn't even going to pray with my sister self was a big deal. Like, seriously, all of that began to come back. The desire to want to pray, the desire to want to worship, physically now, not just in my spirit. All those desires began to come back, and gradually I'm coming on. Okay, you guys, like, I'm really getting better. Even if the only fear I currently have right now is, like I said, I'm filming this video on the WhatsApp. See, you guys, I lost track of everything happening in this life. Today's 11th of October, and preparations are starting already. I have started already anyway, even if I'm here, okay? So I'm getting leave off work around next week to attend the burial, which is on the 27th of October. I don't know when this video is going up, even if it might go up like literally almost immediately. But yeah. So preparations for the burial are ongoing. Like I said, I'm going to be traveling very soon, and I'm just going to try my best to take you guys through all of that as much as I can. The essence of this video is to let everybody know what is happening in my life currently. I know so many of you might not watch this video because, I mean, a lot of you have been relapsing from this channel. Okay, I don't know why, but for those of you who will not relapse out, who watch this video, this is what has been happening. before she died, okay, it has also been one of the reasons why I've been struggling with consistency. She would fall sick in and out. And I think the whole journey thing started about 3 years ago, okay, when she had her first major crisis like this. And then it was just me and her. I was even grateful that my dad was around this time around, okay. So it was the load, the weight, and everything was a bit easier on me emotionally, financially, physically, materially, and otherwise. Yeah, so that's it. Okay, so I'm just here to encourage you in this video to try to build a relationship with the Holy Spirit. And building a relationship with the Holy Spirit is not about praying, it is not about fasting, it is not about playing worship songs or praise songs or dancing to them or singing to them. Those things are the things you do to build or sustain your relationship with the Holy Spirit. To have a relationship with the Holy Spirit, all you need to do is to invite the Holy Spirit, ask Him to come, tell Him, oh, Holy Spirit, I need you, I want to experience you every moment, I want to feel you around me all the time, I want you to be my best friend, my partner, my everything. Holy Spirit, just the way you meet somebody, a guy or a girl, and say, oh babe, I like you, I want us to be friends, or you go and woo a lady as a man. That's how you just talk to the Holy Spirit, okay? Even casually, really, you don't even have to be all serious about it, even casually. And then as you begin to grow in relationship with the Holy Spirit, you notice that you begin to have someone somehow always tell you something inside of your heart. And then you can now sustain that relationship, by praying sometimes, by fasting sometimes, by worshiping, spending time in worship, whether you're singing or alone, or singing along with, from a play from your, or singing along with a song that is playing, or praising, or all of those good stuff, good, all of those good Christian stuffs, okay. But by all means, have a relationship with the Holy Spirit, because when you're in those very deepest and darkest part of your life, okay, when you feel like nobody can hear you out, no matter how loud you scream, nobody can hear you, whether physically or spiritually, the Holy Spirit is going to be there to hold you. Like, God just let me, I was like, I don't want to take away the pain necessarily from you, but it's a phase that you're going through. So I'm just going to hold you by the hand and go through it with you, okay? But regardless, I'm not going to let you drop. I'm not going to let you fail, because my faith almost failed. And the fact that the burial is still coming sometimes still makes it seem really unbelievable that my mom is dead. Well, you guys, I think I might just have to end it here, because my gas finished last night when I was about going to cook. When I was cooking, luckily for me, I'd already finished. And thank God I was just making, egg sauce to have with some plantain and potatoes. So I'm going to be heading out. This is few minutes past 5. So I need to quickly head home, pick up my gas cylinder and go and fill it up in the fuel station that is just close to me. And then I'm going to make dinner to eat. Even if I'm having second thoughts, I don't even know if I have strength right now, because I've been feeling emotionally down since yesterday, because of the issue of my mom's death has been recurring to my spirit, and also because of my period as well, okay. I usually get mood swings during my period sometimes, okay. It's not as common as it used to be before, but yeah. I'm just going to leave you guys here. I don't know if I'm going to be adding vlogs to it, but just take care of yourself, you guys. Be encouraged, like I said, build a relationship with the Holy Spirit, and you will be fine. Till I come your way next time in my pretty video, this is Zini, your girl, signing out.